guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we bring you a class or tutorial that we've offered before at no cost, and it just makes sense that we share with you with our new YouTube audience. So here you have it. Hello friends, thank you very much for being here today. My name is Alex. I am the owner and co-founder of Balloons. For those of you who don't know me, we have a local balloon business in Toronto, Canada, and we also have a Balloons Academy for online learning. So we teach balloon artists around the world how to improve their techniques, how to elevate the look of their balloon garlands, and we've helped hundreds of balloon artists to gain confidence in their work. Today I wanted to share with you how we can create a beautiful organic balloon tower. I'm going to do this at no cost to you. Hopefully you can recreate it and sell it, make it beautiful. So with no further ado, let's get into our project for today. Thank you. Now we're gonna get started with our organic balloon tower. So to begin with, we're gonna need a base. This is a lamp from IKEA. This is very popular in the balloon industry to create columns. So it looks like this. It's called N-O-T lamp. So you can buy it from IKEA. If you don't have an IKEA close by, I heard that there is one that Target has and one that Walmart has that is a similar idea. Okay, so you just need to use the base. The plate at the bottom has a good amount of weight, so it's good to support your column. Okay, so the colors that we're going to use right now are super duper pretty. So we're going to use this light pink, we're going to use this darker pink, and we're going to use this purplish kind of color. They are all double stuffed balloons. So this one is regular pink with white on top. So regular pink, and it has a white balloon on top. The darker pink is regular pink from Qualitex with wild berry inside. And the purple color is pink with blue inside. Okay, I know a lot of you didn't know that one, so you're welcome. Okay, so we're gonna do different quads, and a quad is just inflating. So when you inflate two balloons together, you tie them, so you create a duplex. Two duplexes, and you create one quad. I know this is pretty basic for a lot of people. Most people do it this way, and this is what we're gonna do. We don't size our balloons. We only use a big sizer when we have a lot of big balloons. Other than that, we just eyeball everything. Anything in my business is about efficiency. If something is gonna take me more time, that has to represent more money. So in this case, I'm not gonna charge extra because I have to size all the balloons in the tower. On the contrary, balloon towers, like conventional balloon towers, tend to be even lowered in price, right? So organic is a little higher in price because it's very trendy, it's more modern. Okay, so you kind of just eyeball that all the balloons are the same size, and even if they're not, that's okay. Like there's two balloons, this one's bigger than this one, that's okay, no problem at all. They are all 11-inch balloons, and they are underinflated a little bit, so probably they are just 10 inches, I think between 10 and 11. I don't think they're anything smaller than that. This one over here may probably is a little under 10, but that's okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be sizing a 10 and 11. I personally don't size anything. The only instance when we size balloons is, let's say that the same client is getting 3 jumbo balloons, like 3 big balloons. Then I size them so they look the exact same. Other than that, I don't size anything. Okay, so we're just gonna like this, and we're gonna twist it. And then we're gonna push the middle. We're gonna push it to the bottom. Okay, so the base can be covered. You can cover it with a 3-feet balloon. You just cut the neck of the balloon and you just stretch it, and then you can cover this. I always aim to cover it with balloons, so I don't really need to cover it prior to that. But if you feel that you're gonna make just a column and you're not gonna get to cover that, then I will suggest that you cover with that, or some people use plastic, like plastic tablecloths, to cover those bases. Okay, so we're just gonna continue. We're not gonna do like kind of spiral looking thing. So if we're gonna aim to have the balloon, the colors all over the place. Okay, if at some point any color is looking like a spiral, like the purple, then I'm gonna kind of switch that around so it does not look like that. Okay, so now we have pink, purple, so it's looking good. So it seems like we're having, like right now I can tell right away that the darker pink is on this side, the lighter pink is on this side. So I'm going to break that pattern right now, and I'm going to move them. So I am going to do my darker on this side. And my lighter is on this side. Okay, so you just have to keep an eye on that, especially if you're doing different colors. If you were doing the same color, then that's absolutely fine. You shouldn't have any problems. If you're going for the spiral looking color, then that's different. Now we have all light colors here. We have some purple. I like how it looks like that. Okay, so see, okay, so now I have my darkers here. I have a lot of the purple here, so maybe I want to move this purple a little to the back, to the other side. Yes, just always spreading all the colors evenly. Now, like, we want to think, right? We have purple here, I have a blue purple there, so maybe we can have this purple in the front. Okay, so how is my darker pink looking? So, okay, so I see all my dark pink around here, so maybe we can even do this a little like this, just to bring some of the lighter pink over to this side. Okay, so I think most people will know how to do it up until this point, right? It's again, I have just a little stool here so you guys can see the bottom. Okay, so I used a 5-inch balloon and I cut the neck a little bit, and then I'm just gonna put it on top here just to protect, to cover this a little bit. That's it. I'm gonna put this one down. Okay, so now you're just gonna pick your better side depending on how the colors are distributed. Of course, the black holes should not show, okay, at all. So if you are seeing it, just try not to push them so hard, because the harder you push down, the more the balloons open, and then your pole is going to show. Okay, and when you try to close them a little bit, just Well, it's still gonna show a little bit after, but then we're gonna have smaller balloons to go with that. Okay, so now what I did here is I did the exact same quads, but with smaller balloons. So only on 2 quads that are gonna go at the bottom, I use a 9-inch balloon. The rest are like 2 9-inch because I have 9-inch, but I would not suggest that you go out and buy 9-inch for this type of project. Just under inflate it a little more. And then 5-inch balloons inflated, probably really, really big, so it kind of compensates. So, and then what I did is I use a 260. So the 260, oh, here it is. So 260 is this balloons that are used for twisting, right? Even if you're not a twister, you should need to have this as part of your inventory, just because they're very helpful to tie anything. Ballooners tie even the hair with this, okay, when you need to. So you're just gonna cut it in half, right? And then one end, you're gonna tie it to the balloon. And then what I did is that the other end of the 260, I tied it to a bunch of flowers. So let me show you. So you see, I use a 5-inch balloon, and then I put my 3 flowers inside my 5-inch balloon, and then I tied one end of the 260 there, and then I tied a small cluster onto the other side. So these 2 clusters that have the 9-inch balloons, I want them to go at the bottom, so it looks a little wider at the bottom, but the rest are just 5 inches. So you could do the same. Okay, we'll just put it up a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna fill it. Although we have the 5-inch balloon on top of our flower here, you want to fill it. Make sure that it's not sharp at all. Okay, sometimes even though you have the balloon in it, to protect them, you still feel it a little sharp. You don't want to do that. Okay, so if you feel it, just I just put a little bit of clear tape on top, because the balloon is already there. It's gonna stick easily. It's not gonna slide out or anything. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is the one that has the 9 inches. There are a little bigger clusters compared to the regular cluster. This being a regular cluster, right? So it's much smaller. So the ones that are a little bigger, I'm gonna put them at the bottom, just to make it a little wider, as I said. So, and then we're just gonna go around the one balloon here, like that. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna twist a duplex of 5 inches. So the reason why I do that is so the flowers don't end up in the, like if I don't do that, the flowers are gonna end up here in this hole. So that kind of help me to push out my flowers, so they're stick out, right? They're sticking up like that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna work my way up. Again, I'm gonna fill this if it's too sharp. Then I kind of want to put a little bit of tape there. So I'm going to do the other side. So the big balloon, the big cluster with the flowers right here. So I'm going to do the other side, because I want to do this like at the same time, so they'll look, although they're going to look organic, or I'm aiming for an organic look, I want them to be symmetric in terms of how wide they are, like how big they are, right? So I'm gonna do this. Again, I'm gonna touch, make sure that it's not sharp. I'm gonna do a little duplex. For the flowers. Like this. So they look like this. Be pushed in. is how it is going to start looking. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, I have clusters that don't have flowers, so cluster tied with another cluster, and then I wanted to fill it up here a little more. I want this area to be fuller, like this, like towards the sides. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. More towards this side. And then I'm going to come back to the clusters that have flowers. Again, making sure this is not sharp. So I have a set of flowers here, then maybe I can do my cluster here and then the flowers here. Be very full. Now I'm not going to do anything more on this. I'm just going to step back and look at it from the front just to make sure that I like how it's looking. Yeah, it looks good from here. I'm just going to center this a little bit so you guys can see it. Okay, so now I'm going to do another set of flowers here. Okay, so now I want my flowers to be on this side, right? So we're just gonna do like a zigzag kind of thing so they look evenly spread out. Again, this process of the tape, it's just this easy because it has the balloon underneath. If it didn't, then putting the tape, it's a little more time consuming. I used to do it like that. I used to tape each and every flower, but it takes too much time. So now like this, it's just much faster. Okay, so I want my flowers here, so I'm just gonna go around this balloon here. Then, so you see how it looks if I don't have my cluster of two balloons there, right? It looks like it's too pushed in. Like I want it to be here. I don't want it to be all the way there. Like this ones, you see them right in there, like right outside. So the two balloons, just the little duplets just help. You can also tape the flowers, and that is actually a much easier process, faster too. But because this, I wanted to show you a product that you can transport, right? So if I was to deliver this then I'm gonna take it the way it is. And if I tape balloons, then it's too dangerous, right? The flowers can come off, or the pressure of the tape can pop the one balloon. So I want to avoid any of that by doing this, because this way they move where they need to move in transportation. Okay, so let me check. Okay, it's looking good. Then I want another set of flowers here. That's really good. So if I want them in here, or I want them in here. So it depends on how much left I have. I know I have just this one and one more. So I'm gonna put this one, let's say here, and the other one I'm gonna just put it here, right? So it looks evenly spread out. And one more here. When I was doing the 5-inch, I didn't feel them being that sharp, and now all of them are sharp. Have it. So I feel that we're missing balloons here. This one here. Yeah, this one better here. I like it like that. Looks very beautiful. I want to see if I can put it on the top of a table. So you guys can see exactly how the bottom looks, right? So this one, I think it's a little too pushed out, so I'm just gonna kind of switch them a little bit like that. Yeah, perfect. So you see how the bottom looks? It looks really wide. So our quads are up to here, and then we added that much more volume with the additional balloons, and then we kept on doing that. But the bigger balloons is just a little bit at the bottom, and then the rest going all the way up. I think it's super duper cute. And then we can add some butterflies over as well, just to make it a little more special. And then on top, I'm going to do a big balloon. Okay, so let me just move this again. Okay, so the big balloon, I'm gonna do it light pink. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in with the neck of the big balloon. I'm gonna find a neck of this clusters here, and then I'm gonna tie that together. Okay, so I have my big balloon here. I'm gonna do a cluster right here, because the pressure of the balloon, the big balloon, is pushing on the pole, and we want to prevent anything there from happening. So we'll do this. So my big balloon is resting on this little cluster as opposed as the pole, right? So, and there you have it. Just a little bit, and that's it. So you just gotta move it around until it's completely straight. So it's a pretty big arrangement. Like I'm 5'6". This is probably close to 6 feet tall. Now I'm gonna do letters on this beautiful balloon, and I'm thinking I want to put extra butterflies just because it's so trendy. And with the flowers and everything, it totally calls for butterflies. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a close-up video of this to show you how it's looking from everywhere. Okay, I've decided to do the butterflies. So the butterflies are kind of like this. They're pretty cute. You can find them on Amazon. Just type in 3D butterflies and you find them. That's where we got them from. And they come in silver, rose gold, gold, and other colors. I have white. I have other colors as well. So see what's available for shipping in your area, and you can find them. So just put a little bit of double-sided tape at the back. They come with a little bit of tape. So I'm just going to, I already did the double-sided tape thing. You don't need to go everywhere, as long as you do the front. I think it's more than enough. And I want to leave two for the big balloon. So probably here, then I'm going to do letters, and I'm going to do two of this. And I think that's pretty cute. Okay, so this is it, you guys. Let me just show you a close-up of the entire project, okay? See how beautiful and organic it looks. You can see the pole, you don't see any knots, you don't see the base at the bottom. We hope that you enjoyed that class. It's an amazing piece and is very profitable. The total cost of the entire arrangement doesn't exceed $60, $75. We are in Toronto, Canada, so this is based on Canadian dollars. You can just do the exchange and see what that means to you, okay? So the cost of balloons is not more than $20. The cost of your artificial flowers is not more than $20. Your lamp, the base that we use, is like $12, $13, depending on where you are again. The butterflies is not more than $10. When we roughly add everything up, it doesn't exceed $60, $75. So very inexpensive, but very profitable. We sell it for not less than $300, $300, $350. So definitely give it a try to offer to your next client, and you're just gonna have fun creating that. When you're gonna transport these pieces, we put it in big bags. It's a lot easier. Or if you're gonna put it in an area with high traffic, we suggest that you add weight to it. Any weight that you can. We use rocks inside a 36-inch balloon, or you can use gym weights or anything that you normally use to add weight. Once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Remember to read all the caption because we add a little more information and sometimes links to the items that we use. So make sure that you read that. Leave a comment below if you like this video. What was your favorite part? Or let me know if you're gonna give it a try. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.